So I married a woman.
Yeah.
And by the third week, so she also claimed white magic and black magic.
Okay. So what happened first week?
First week she dumped all her trauma on me. So she
Okay.
told me what she'd gone through with her, and she claimed that she named her husband Munafiq, ex-husband Munafiq.
Yeah.
And so by third week, she told me about tarot cards and that she was reading, and I asked her about
Tarot cards.
tarot cards, yeah.
Okay.
So it was her decision to burn these tarot cards.
Yeah.
So we went to the fireplace and
Tarot cards is still magic, but they say black, blue, there is no
Yeah.
green. But the tarot cards is different magic.
yeah. So the tarot cards. So we started the fire, and she was hesitant to burn them. So I started to recite Ayatul Kursi,
Yeah.
and then Surah Yasin. When I got to Surah Yasin, that's when she was slowly, one by one, burning each card. And her son was there. He was playing a video game, and he said, "Mum, isn't tarot cards haram?" And then, as she progressed in burning the cards, she said to her son that if it wasn't for Luqman reading the Quran, I would not be able to burn the cards. And when she found the deck of cards and she pulled them out of the bag, some of them were flipped over, and she claimed to me that she always had them all facing one-sided, facing down. So then she read the message, and there was a message from the devil.
So card has been turned.
Yeah.
So did she think because the card has been turned, there was a message over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So she claimed that no one knows where these cards are kept. They're kept in a secret place. And she saw the message, and the message was from her mum. And the shaitan said that for you to communicate with your mum, you need me. You shouldn't burn these cards. So anyway, when we're going through the burning stage,
But did she know about the shaitan? Or she's saying that there's a message coming from?
message coming from shaitan.
Okay.
She goes, the devil told her.
So it's black magic, yeah.
Yeah. So the devil told her, you need me more than you think. At some point while she was burning the cards.
Okay.
And I got to the last verse of Surah Yasin, and she had 6 cards left. And as I was about to finish Surah Yasin, because I was reading from my phone, from the app, and she threw the last 6 on the last ayah.
Okay.
So and then she goes, oh yeah, I felt like you were coming to an end, and so I threw all the cards together. And she said that one of the cards, which was the Joker card, goes, the Joker laughed at my face. And said, and then a few days later, she told me this. She goes, the Joker card manifested inside my head. So, and then throughout the marriage, I thought this was her giving up this idea, but throughout the marriage, she would close her eyes and wave her fingers like a wand, and reading out these cards: 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, 8 of Swords, and there's so many different. There's a Devil card, there's a Death card. There's so many cards. So she'd always do this throughout our marriage, and so and I said to her once, "Who are you communicating with?" And she said, "There is a good spirit in another realm, stuck in a tower, and he gives me guidance." And during COVID, she had one of those hotlines where people would contact her, and she would help them about their lives, and if certain job is good, or a partner is good, if there's good in a person. So this continued, and another week it was she revealed to me that she was a sahir. So she done magic, and she only done it, this is the part where she said it was white magic. So she claimed it was white magic. She goes, I only wanted to see the potential of a human, how powerful I can become, but I didn't want to use it to control anyone or to do evil. And by the third week, another week, she told me about invoking the jinns. And then she goes,
this person claimed to be a revert.
A revert, yeah, 16 years revert.
Okay.
So another week it was about jinns, about how she was able to, put all the candles and draw a circle around her, and she was able to leave her body, her subconsciously, she was able to leave her body, and she would try to enter the realm or the world of the jinn, but every time she tried to do so, she was met by a shaitan, and he stopped her. And that's as far as she told me. But then she used to have conversations with herself, and I felt the presence of a jinn when I was living in that house, and it got worse and worse. And every time she would go to the bathroom, sometimes she would make weird noises like and she would have conversations with herself and claim that she can talk to the dead.
Talk to the dead people.
Yeah, spirits. So our neighbor passed away.
Yeah.
And one day we had intercourse, and so now she's in a state of janaba, and now she's going into the bathroom, and she's saying, "Go away, leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you right now." And then she left to go to the kitchen, so I followed her, and she asked me, "Did you come to check up on me?" I said, "Yes." And then she claimed that our neighbor, who had committed suicide, so he goes, Scott, the guy's name is Scott, the neighbor, and she goes, "Scott is here, and Scott is talking to me." And then after a while, she goes like, "Oh, I said some things," and then Scott was scared away. So then there was lots of conversations she was having with herself, and then she believed that her dreams were a special gift, but she did not associate her dreams to Allah. But she told me before I gave her talaq, she said, "These are a special gift. I can see a few steps ahead, and my dreams are special." And I think that covers.
And what about how she was being clean? She was being
I didn't believe that this woman genuinely loved me, because the way the whole process of us getting married, she told me too soon that she loved me, and I didn't feel there's any connection between us. So and then something was wrong with this woman, and something was wrong with this relationship. So in the month of Ramadan, because something was off with this woman, so I asked, so I made supplication, I made dua to Allah to show me a sign if this woman is good for me or if she's bad for me. And in the month of Ramadan, when Allah He guides people, and the month of Maghfirah, Rahmah, my answer, or what I believe to be my answer, is that this woman, when I asked Allah for Allah's help to show me if this woman is good or bad, she stopped praying, and she went into the state of janaba for like a month and a half prior to our divorce. And then she became more and more wicked towards me, argumentative, and it just, yeah.
So you can see from this, the black magic, blue magic, green magic, or white magic, they all are one magic. People are confused, okay, but not listening to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, listening to the commandment from the jinn. Jinn are ordering them what to do. These are commands from the jinn, okay. They are taking the revelation from the jinn, shaitan, and they're confused. So this called as a communication, for telepathic communication, or you can say this is, straight people are doing sacrifices for the jinn. Different people in the world, different sacrifices to do. Obviously this is happening in England, and the persons who was practicing this was English person, English White. So these are in all different cultures, this exists, magic. So when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, it says about sihr and magic. Magic is magic. So we learn from what brother has experienced, what the other brother has experienced, what the person was practicing. They are confused white magic and black magic, blue magic. But magic is magic. You are not worshipping Allah, you are worshipping the shaitan. Simple as that. If you're not practicing the deen of Allah, you're practicing the deen of shaitan. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide everyone to the straight path. Allah guide them, and Allah make them sense. If this is not the word of Allah, the Quran, then you are not practicing the Sunnah of Rasulullah, you're not following the deen of Allah Azza wa Jal, then you are following the deen of shaitan, the religion of shaitan. So may Allah unite us on the deen of Allah Azza wa Jal, which is Quran and Sunnah, Kitab and Sunnah, Faham al-Sahaba, understanding of the Sahaba, and Tabi'in, Tabi'in, till now how they understand. What was the deen of time of Rasulullah? Till now is deen. What was the magic time of Rasulullah and kufr time of Rasulullah? Till now is kufr. Simple as that. Jazakumullah khairan.